Good morning, everybody. Today's class is called Yoga Ease, and it's because we want to move easy. There is not really going to be a lot of standing postures. This is going to be about shoulders and hips, specifically the SI joint towards the end. You will need a strap, a block, and a patch of wall, and a ball would be good. We're going to maybe do a little bit of rolling on the back. Let me get my music started. And I'm sitting in my chair, but you don't have to be sitting in a chair. Let's just begin by lifting one arm. Thumb turns up, so just straight out. And maybe take your other hand and bring it around, place it on your shoulder blade that the extended arm is operating. Slowly begin to rotate just the thumb. So just the arm bones, the thumb is rotating it, so that that shoulder blade does not wing out. It should be quiet. Slowly rotate the thumb up, keeping that shoulder blade immobile. Continue to rotate the hand. Come back to center, lengthen the arm a little bit so you activate those muscles. Rotate again. So you're working within your range of motion. So your thumb only goes as far as it can go without the shoulder blade winging. Rotate the other direction. Come back to neutral. Lift the elbow, bend the arm, and we'll just bring the hand behind the back. And you can feel how that shoulder blade starts to flare a little bit, but we're just exploring this upper area of shoulder blade, collarbone. Release. Let's do that again. Lift the elbow, let the arm come back. Up, and slowly float the arm down. Take a breath. Exhale, ha. Extend the other arm. Maybe I'll start with my thumb up. Place the hand on your shoulder blade so that it's not moving. It's just to keep it there as if there's a wall behind you. Slowly rotate thumb down. No flaring of the shoulder blade. And just see what your mobility is like. Continue twisting. Other direction. We're isolating the arm. When you have issues in the body, you want to work within that range of motion, so there's no clicking or popping, no pain. Come back to neutral, let the palm turn down, elbow lifts, bend, bring the arm behind. I'm going to release the other arm. Release it out. Elbow lifts. Slowly move the arm behind. Up, inhale, release. And put your awareness into your upper back, into the shoulder blades, into the shoulders. Let's do a little cat-cow. Hands on the knees, round the back, inhale. Exhale, pressing heart forward, lifting your chin like we do in cow. Cat, moving with your breath. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Once more. Come to neutral. Let your spine lengthen, let the crown of the head lengthen. And as you do, feel your navel pulls in and up to support the back. Okay, we are going to come to standing to our piece of wall. And we've talked about why yoga is so good for us, and it's the head. Part of it is the head moving into different directions, turns off the fight or flight. So we're going to do wall roll downs and have a space between your heel and the wall. Mine's about the length of a block, but it probably depends on how tall you are. Have the back of your head in contact with the wall. Breath in. On the exhale, push your upper back into the wall. Let the head and neck come away from the wall. Breath in. Keeping your mid-low back on the wall, let the shoulders peel off the wall. The shoulder blades start to slide up towards the ceiling. Breath in. On the exhale, you're engaging navel, letting the upper mid-back come off the wall. Hands are starting to hang forward of your thighs. Breath in. Exhale, now the low back comes off the wall. Let your arms begin to sink towards the floor as your buttocks slide up the wall. And if your hamstrings are really tight, you can micro bend your knees. Just see how far down can you come. Then micro bend the knees. Hang out here. Head heavy. Breathe. On the inhale, slowly starting to lift the spine, using your core to lift, arms heavy, until your low back makes contact with the wall. Then middle back, upper back, shoulders, and head comes back to the wall. Breath in. On the exhale, let's do that again. Head, shoulders, upper back peels off the wall, middle back, letting the torso move forward. So we start to let the body float down as if being pulled by gravity. Buttocks, sit bones slide up the wall. Micro bend the knees to take the pull out of the hamstrings and the calves. On the inhale, slowly rolling up, little bit by little bit. This rolling off the wall decreases your blood pressure. Arrive on the wall. Close your eyes, breath in. Exhale. Let's do that just one more time. Head comes off the wall, shoulders, upper, middle back, rolling forward. Knees bend. Hang out in the fold, knees bent. Inhale, making our way slowly back up. Arms heavy, shoulder blades heavy. Coming back to the wall. Breath in. Breath out. Hands on the wall. Slowly press yourself away from the wall. Come into Mountain Tadasana. We're still using the wall, but just step away for right now. Just feel into Samastitihi, equal standing on the earth. Palms roll forward. Feel the collarbones broaden. Feel equal pressure in the feet. So my Buddha is off the wall, so they have space. And that's called at the foot of the divine. It really is a head that was placed in the root of a tree, and the roots grew all around it. All right, let's turn back to face the wall. Hands at shoulder distance. Walk your feet back. Slide the hands down so they're shoulder height. Bend your knees. Engage your knees. Let's bend just the left knee. Rotate your head to look over the right arm. Left knee bent, looking over right arm. pushing out through the right sit bone. Breath in. Exhale, let's change. Right knee bends, head lifts to look over left arm. Inhale, center, change. Inhale, change. Looking over left arm. Inhale, come back to center, both legs straight. Looking straight down, ears between the arms. Now, if that's too much for you, walk your hands a little further down. Inhale, look to the wall. Push the sit bones away from you. Both arms are straight. Pull the shoulder blades down towards the hips. Inhale, look up. Let's walk the hands a little further up the wall. Drop the chest so the arms are higher than the shoulders if you are able to make that movement. Otherwise, come back to the beginning. Breath in. Drop your head. Pull your tailbone to the wall behind you. Feel your hands, your fingers, the heels of your hands on the wall. Slowly arch the back, rolling up like we do in cat. Come into a plank. Bend your elbows straight down. Walk your feet a little closer. Bring your arms up the wall. Now see if you can bring your elbows to the wall. Very good. Like dolphin pose. Start to lift your chin to the ceiling. Curl your low back like we do in dolphin. One more breath. Slowly drop your head to the wall, lift your elbows off the wall, slide your fingertips off the wall back to mountain. Spin your palms open, feel the body. Does it feel like we're nice and slowly warming up the muscles, opening the fascia in the tight body? Good. So let's work a little on the pectoralis muscles. Come back to our wall. Hands on the wall. See if you can extend your right arm. So I've got the left hand pushing into the wall, the right arm is extended. Now begin to turn your feet to the left. So you're walking into the room and looking over your left shoulder. You just walk as far as you can within the range of motion of your shoulders. So it's facing the wall, then turn the feet to the left to look into the room. Right? And so maybe it's just a tiny, maybe you can only turn like 1 inch before it's too much for your shoulder. Then that's your range of motion. Inhale, come back to center. And now you'll elongate your left arm and the right hand's pressing into the wall. Begin to walk the feet, just 1 inch. Feel what that's like for your shoulder, for your pecs. Maybe turn the feet a little more. Begin to take your chin to look over right shoulder. Push that right hand into the wall. Breathe. Breathe into the left pec. On the inhale, walk your feet back to face the wall. Drop your hands, and then turn yourself to face me. So we've got like a block's distance between our feet and the wall. Bring your left arm up the wall, left or right arm, it doesn't matter. Then take the hip that's closest to the wall. Can you place the hip on the wall? Is that okay? If it's not okay, you can bend the arm and place the hand on the head. Now maybe this is stretch enough. Or can we take the arm off the wall and come into a side bend? Other fingers down the side leg. Spin that top hand down. Rotate your chin to look up. Only move within your range of motion for your neck. Breath in through the side body. On the exhale, turn your palm to face the wall. Bring the arm back up to the wall. Push your body off the wall with your hand. Slide the arm down. Feel the difference from the side we just worked. On the exhale, turn to the other direction. Arm up the wall. Hip comes to the wall. Remember, you can place your fingers on the head if that's more comfortable. See if you can bring the arm up and over the side of the head. Spin your gaze to the ceiling if that's comfortable. Breathe. Yoga ease. As you inhale, return the hand to the wall. Use your fingertips to push into the wall, come off the wall, release the hands down. Spin your palms open. Uddiyana Bandha, navel pulls into the spine, lift your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Samastitihi equals standing. Feel like the crown of your head has a string, it's lifting the string, lifting the head up to the ceiling. Okay, one more breath. Release the pose. We're going to grab a block. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. No, this is what I want to do next. So the sacrum is this triangular area in the low back. This is called the sacrum, means sacred bone. And there can be a misalignment here, and this next move should help to reset the SI joint, the sacrum. Using the block is in front of the knee, hands to the wall. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll move up a little closer. So 90-degree bend, knee over ankle. Weight evenly in the big toe, baby toe, center of heel. Hands on the wall at shoulder height. And what's important here is that the hips are pointed like headlights to the wall. So let's pull the right hip back just a little bit. Move the left hip forward a little bit as you push into the left heel. Now begin to press the right knee into the block. It's this movement, this pressure of pushing the knee into the block that is actually helping to reset the SI joint. Lots of pressure in the right knee, and put the awareness in the lower part of your right low back. Gaze between your hands. Release the pressure off the block, breath in. Again, press knee into block. That right hip moves back, left hip moves forward, so they're square. Release the pressure of the right knee, breath in. Last time, pushing into the block. Push the hands into the wall. Right hand takes the block, slowly step up. Awareness into that side we were just working, feel right here. And feel into the lower glutes, the hip of the left leg. Now let's move to the block in front of left knee. Wiggle the right foot back. Get your hands on the wall at shoulder height. Pull your left hip back, let the right hip move forward, and begin to press into the block now. All right. Push the hands into the wall and the knee into the block. Breath in. Keep the pressure. Inhale. Let's release the pressure of the left knee. And again, press. Lifting the heart, lifting the collarbones. Release the pressure. Last time. Left knee presses into block. Left hip moves back, right hip moves forward. Slowly release the pressure. Left hand comes to block. Step up. So sometimes some of us might notice a clicking in the low back. That move should help to reset that. That's a snapping tendon that we're working on there. And so let's, before we come down from the wall, let's just take our warrior one at the wall. Place the ball of your right foot up against the baseboard. Hands shoulder height. Let's just bend the elbows towards the wall. And again, right hip pulls back. Both legs are completely straight. Spiral the left inner thigh towards the wall behind you as you pull the right hip back. There's your hamstring stretch. Even some fascial stretch in the right foot, right ankle, right calf. Inhale, roll up. Release the right foot, pedal out the feet. And roll right up onto the ball of the foot, just working out the fascia, the base of the feet. Other side, fingertips to the wall, step the ball of the left foot onto the baseboard, pull the left hip back, drop the elbows towards the wall. They don't have to be on the wall, you're just dropping them towards the wall. Left hip moves back, right hip moves forward. Spiral right inner thigh towards the wall behind you. Gaze at the wall. On the exhale, slowly roll up. Step your foot away from the wall, hands off the wall. How does the lower body feel? Opening. All right, so we're going to do camel at the wall. You're going to need a mat or a blanket to put under your knees. Coming down in front of the wall. Now you don't have to use a wall, but it's just a good tool. So as we press our hips forward, we make contact with the wall, and I do need a little blanket here for my knees. So you have to be close enough. Your thumbs behind your hips. You push your hip bones into the wall. Lift the heart up to the ceiling. Imagine you're rolling over a very large ball. This is your quadriceps stretch, your hip flexor stretch. Come back to center, breath in. You can repeat that or curl the toes under, bring your hands to your heels, pressing the hip bones evenly into the wall. Breathe. Push the hip bones forward, lift the heart. On the exhale, slowly roll up. Hands come to the wall. Walk your feet back. And come into child's pose. With your fingertips up the baseboard. Rest your third eye on the mat. One more breath. Slowly roll up. Let's move our blanket off to the side. grab your strap. So let's make a loop. Get your strap into a loop and give it a tug to make sure it's holding. We're not going to use the loop just yet, we're just preparing. So when you're ready, we're going to come down and do hand to foot pose, Hasta Padangusthasana. Wrap the strap around the right foot, then roll down. Bring your right knee into your chest. When you're ready, extend the foot up to the ceiling and have the strap around the ball of the foot. Flex your left foot. As you push the heel up to the ceiling, press the right thigh away from you. Feel your shoulder blades making contact, firm pressure into the earth. Both feet are strongly flexed and active. Bend your left leg, drawing the left foot up, planting on the earth. Holding onto the strap with just your right hand, left arm comes out, palm down. Rotate your toes out to the right. So your heel moves into the center line, toes move out to the right. Begin to take the leg over to the right and let your left knee drop out to the left. Keep rotating the toes towards the earth. Now pick up your left knee and hold your hand outside of the knee and we'll pull that left leg more to the left. Very good. Just give a little added stretch with the hands and the strap. Just a little bit. Then slowly release, planting your left foot on the earth. Bend the right knee and bring the right leg back to center, holding the strap with both hands again. Let's slide the strap down to the heel, then rotate the heel in and out. And this movement is isolated to just the leg bones. So the leg bones are rotating in the hip socket. Come back to center. Rotate the heel into the center line. Then let's rotate the heel out to the right. Big toe points into the center. Hold on to the strap with just your left hand. Right arm comes out to the side. Palm down. Crossing the leg over to the left, and we're just going to line the heel up with the left shoulder, so you're only moving to the left a small amount. Breathe 10 slow, deep breaths here. I will count. This is 6. Let's just do 2 more breaths. Last one, we'll make it 8. Release the toes back to center, leg back to center. Release your strap. Cross right ankle on top of left thigh. Press your right knee away from you. Then relax. Press the right knee away. Relax. Put your right hand inside of the right thigh. Let's use it to slowly press. Feel that into your glutes. Feel it into your hip. Release. 2 more. And relax. Slowly return the right foot to the earth. Extend both legs. Shake the legs. Stop and let's feel into the body, having done just one side. Slide the right foot up the mat. Slide the left foot up the mat. We'll take the strap around the ball of the left foot. Extend your right leg. Flex the toes towards your right knee. Pull your left toes towards your face. Push the left heel up to the ceiling. And as you do that, press your left thigh further away from you, making space between your thigh and your pelvis. Breathe. Holding on to the strap with just your left hand. Right arm comes out, palm down. Turn your toes out to the left, heel comes to center line. Slowly begin to take the leg to the left. Slide your right heel up the mat. Drop your right knee to the right. Continue pressing through the left heel, rotating the toes down to the earth. So this is work for the SI joint, for the sacrum, so that we're not pulling tendons and popping the sacrum out of place. Pick up your right knee and just use your hand to draw the right knee closer to the right armpit. Pressing through the left heel, rotating left toes down. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly release right foot to the earth. Bend your left knee. Bring the left leg back up. Right knee points back to the ceiling. Bring the strap over the heel. Rotate the heel in and out, flossing the hip joint. Feel the movement happening through the femur bone. Hips are still, just the leg is rotating. Stop at the center, reset the strap on the heel, rotate the toes into the center line. Cross right hand to strap, extend left arm down. We'll begin to take the left leg over in line with right shoulder. Toes pointing down. Feel this through your IT band. Pressing heel up to the sky. You can look down your left arm. Breathing. Nice and slow. This is count 6. Two more breaths. Last one. Head comes back to center. Bend your left knee. Release the strap. Move it to the side. Cross left ankle on top of right thigh. Left hand to left inner thigh. Press left leg away and release. Press and release. Press and release. One more. Release your left foot on the ground. Extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. One more breath. Now, I'm not sure where you left your block. I'm going to bend my knees, sit up and grab my block, and come back down. Knees bent. Feet shoulder distance apart. Block between the hands. Lift the hands to the sky. Inhale. Come back as far as you can until your ribs want to flare. If they're flaring, then back off. And we don't want the low back to arch either. Inhale, return to arms overhead. Exhale, slowly coming down, looking for popping in the shoulders, flaring of the ribs, arching of the low back. Any of those happen, back off and hold. Pull the bottom tips of your shoulder blades down towards your low back. Inhale, slowly return to center. One more time. Observing if you have any hitches in your shoulder. Slowly return to center. Release the block, move it to the side. Release your hands down to the earth. Let's add on without the block. Bring your fingertips back to the sky, palms facing each other. Begin to reach just your right fingers to the ceiling so your right shoulder blade lifts off of the mat. Reach, reach, reach. Slowly release back down. Do that again. Right fingers lift. Right shoulder blade peels off the mat. Come back down. And now we'll do that, and then we'll add on with the right hip. Right fingertips lift, right shoulder blade lifts. Push the earth into the earth with your right foot and let your right hip roll up to the ceiling. Right buttocks roll up to the ceiling. So you're reaching just the right side body to the sky. Slowly roll down. Again, fingers, shoulder blade, hips, lift on the right side. Reach, reach, reach. Strongly push into the earth with the right foot. Slowly roll down. Let's do left side. Left fingertips lift. Left shoulder blade lifts. Buttocks remain on the earth. Slowly come down. One more time. Left fingertips only. Left shoulder blade lifts. Coming down. And now we'll add the left hip. Left fingertips, shoulder blade, and hip lifts off the mat. Push your left foot into the earth. Slowly roll down. One more time. Left side. Left fingers, left shoulder blade, left hip. push into earth with left foot. Come down and let's move between the two. So right arm, right hip lifts, reach. Come down. Left arm, left hip, reach. 2 more times. Right. Release. Left. It's like you're reaching for something on the ceiling. And 1 more set. Right. Left. Release. Relax the arms down. Relax the legs. One more breath. Slide the feet back up the mat. Roll over into your right hand side, supporting your head with your right arm or a block. Bend the knees as if we're sitting in a chair. Stack knees and ankles. Glue the heels and the ankles together as we come into clams, lifting your left knee to the ceiling. Feet are glued together. Squeeze at the top. Slowly come back down. Inhale, we squeeze the left glute. We squeeze the left inner thigh up to the ceiling, coming back down. One more time. Inhale up, squeeze at the top. Exhale down. Now glue your knees together and pick up your left foot to the ceiling. Squeezing the knees, lifting the outer left ankle to the ceiling, slowly coming down. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale down. One more. Lift, release down. Extend that top leg. Bring the toes up towards level of your shoulder, your face, point. And then we'll swing back, bend the knee, and press the foot into the wall behind us, like you're kicking the wall behind you. Slowly extend left toes, extend leg, point across the room, reach. Relax the knee, start to bend the knee, bringing the foot behind, press the foot into imaginary wall. One more time. Lengthen, point, extend. Bend knee, press into back wall. Reset the knees. Breath in. Slowly rolling up. Come onto your left-hand side. Bend the knees. So it's really like 45 degrees with the knees. Glue the heels, the toes together. Float the right knee to the ceiling. Squeeze at the top. Feel this action in your right glute. Slowly press down. We're just doing 3. Inhale. This is 2. Coming up. Slowly down. Third one. Inhale, open, return, knees glue together, pick up the right ankle to the ceiling, squeeze the right ankle to the ceiling, slowly come down, and 2, down, and 3, down. Extend top leg, point the toes, reach up as high as you can towards the face. Slowly swing it back, bend the knee, press the foot into your imaginary wall. Point the toes, swing forward like you're moving through a dream. Bend the knee, press back. Last time, extend. Bend and press back. Reset the knees. Relax. Roll over onto your back. We're just going to grab this strap. Last thing we're going to do. Slip the strap over your legs. Tighten the strap so that we have like a fist distance between the heels. Then come to lying down. The buckle's in the center. If you have a buckle or a D-ring, so it's not touching your legs. Then come to lying down when you've got that loop. And just check, put a fist between your thighs, there's a fist distance. Then release your hands down, palms touching the earth. Inhale. Exhale, push into the arches of your feet, press out into the strap. Just about 20-25%. Slowly release. Inhale, press. You're stepping into the arches, pressing out into the strap. Not 100% effort, a 25% effort. Slowly release. Put your awareness in your tailbone now, in your sacrum, as you press out. Feet press into the arches. Awareness in low back. Slowly release. One more time. Pressing out, press into arches. Awareness in low back. Release. Pick up your feet and just expand your strap a couple of inches so that your feet are now hips distance apart. Plant the feet on the earth. Inhale, press out, 25% pressure. Slowly release. Inhale, press. This is minute work, but we're working on the glutes. You're working on that SI. This is a great hip reset. Press one more time. Relax. Pick up your knees. Give a few more inches for that strap so you can step wider than hips distance. The strap is in the middle of your thighs. Again, inhale, press out. Weight in the inner arches. Slowly release. Put your hands on your hip bones. Press. Everything else is silent. It's just this slow pressing. Release. One more time. Press. And release. Release this strap. Find your block. Extend the legs. Shake out your legs. Let's relax. Bend the knees. Take your block as wide as you can make it. Place it in between your thighs. Right? Walk your heels so they're under your knees. Fingertips on your hip bones. Begin to squeeze your inner thighs into the block. About 25% pressure. Slowly release. Inhale as we squeeze the block. Put the weight on your outer feet. Feel this in your inner thighs. This is adduction. The first one we're pressing it was abduction. Relax. Squeeze. Weight into the outer feet. Release. And now we need to go medium. So that was that way. I always struggle with this, and I don't know why I struggle with this. That's not medium. What's medium? There we go. So if you look at it, I don't even have the words for you. If this is wide, this is medium. That's wide, this is medium. Put it between your legs. Yeah? Okay. Coming back down, reset that block in your thighs. Slowly begin to squeeze, 25% pressure. Drop into the outer sides of your feet. Relax. Again, squeeze. So all your abdominal muscles are relaxed. The effort is just in your inner thighs, the outer foot. Release. One more time. Slow squeeze, 25% effort. Relax. Now pick up your block, and the skinniest side is when you turn it up, and it's the thinnest part of the block goes between your thighs. Walk your feet a little closer. Squeeze the thighs. Relax. Squeeze. Relax. One more time. Squeeze. Relax. Move your block off to the side. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend the legs to the ceiling. Maybe roll your head up to meet your knees. Release the head down, knees back to the chest. To cobbler's pose, feet on the earth. Extend the legs out, shake the legs. Slap the earth with the backs of your legs. Then wiggle your hips. Wiggle your torso. Relax the body. Shimmy your chin, your jaw left to right. Drop your chin into your chest. Lift your chin so you're looking over to the wall behind you. It's like cat-cow with our neck, chin to throat. Arch the low back. One more time. And let's find our blanket. Find your bolster or blocks to place under your thighs. Get yourself covered up for Shavasana. So I like my bolster tucked right up the top of my thighs, not under my butt, but close to my buttocks to support the low back. Let your baby toes rock out to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades to the center line. Slowly relax. If you could just take your eyes and march your eyes slowly right, then left. The chin remains center. Marching your eyes slowly right, left, right, left. Breathe. Keep walking your eyes right to left until you yawn, swallow, or sigh. Once you yawn, swallow, or sigh, stop the movement of the eyes, close your eyes, and drop into Shavasana. Palms are turned up. Slow breath in. Ha breath out. Two more. Flutter your eyelids. Close your eyes, relax the eyes towards the earth. As you rest in Shavasana, allowing all the movement to incorporate into the body. Allow your breath to flow like a wave. As you inhale, it waves up the body. As you exhale, it waves down the body. Keep your awareness with how your body is feeling in the wave. Be about the vibrational energy of your body. Breath in as you examine your body and your energy field. Exhale, begin to wiggle the fingers and toes. Shifting your hips and your head. Flexing your feet as if you're walking. One foot pushes down, then the other. Slowly release your arms overhead, extend through fingertips and toes, breath in. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Drop your knees to the right, take a twist to the left. Inhale, center, drop your knees to the left, look to the right. Roll yourself all the way up. Come onto your meditation cushion or a block. Let's finish with a little bit of pranayama. So feel the front of your pubic bone to the base of your tailbone and let yourself be equally weighted between front and back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Flip your palms, bring your thumb to your middle fingertips or fingernail pads. Just tune into your breath. We'll begin with Brahmari breath, humming bee breath. Stack your front teeth together. We will hum 5 times, breathing in. Hum. Hum. One more. Relax, natural breath. For the second round of Brahmari breath, bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth and try to bring the tip, the middle, and the back of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Then we'll do humming bee breath 5 times. Breathing in. Pressing tongue to roof. One more. Return to natural breathing. Ujjayi breathing. You pinch off the back of the throat slightly, making the Darth Vader sound. Breathing in through the nose. Pinching off the back of the glottis, breathing out through the nose. Small sound. 4 more. One more breath, Ujjayi. Relax. Normal breathing. Sitali breath. Stick the tongue out. Curl the edges like you're making a hot dog bun. If you can't do that, do the circular pursed mouth, breathing in through the root of the tongue. Close the mouth, breathe out through the nose. Through curled tongue or pursed mouth, feel the coolness coming in. Close, feel the warmth come out the nostrils. Again, in through the tongue. Close, out through the nose. Two more. Shoulders relaxed, last one. Relax. Last pranayama breath, bring your fingers, your hands to your lower ribs. Expanding the diaphragm, breathing in. Feel your hands expand under the breath. Slowly release. Four more. Three more. Two. Last breath. Release. Backs of palms to your knees. Relax your shoulders, your collarbones. Draw the shoulder tips, the shoulder blade tips down. Natural breath here. Tune into your energy field. Feel the crown lifting to the sky. Beautiful breath in. Palms come together into Anjali Mudra at the heart. Svadhyaya. Feel your body. Feel your energy. Feel your entire being, the yoking of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Dropping the chin to the chest. Acknowledging the light in me is the same as the light in you. We bow and say, Namaste. And there's your yoga ease. And you should feel that in your body. Move slowly to come out.
Thank you, Tara.
You're welcome.
That was wonderful.
Well, take that into your day, the ease and the flow. And don't let yourself wind up. Let it be the Sunday that it is today.
Yeah, we're actually going to a classical concert in Kingston this afternoon, so
What a way to spend a Sunday.